right, so this is going to be a breathing drill that we're going to practice. So you're going to get into this called hook-lying position. Your feet are just going to be flat on the floor, as if you're going to do like a glute bridge, but you want to focus on full foot contact into the ground, not any part of your foot is kind of floating at all. It's slightly pushing into the floor, and then you're just going to think about taking very, very slow and soft inhales through the nose. Try to focus on getting a good diaphragmatic breath with that. And a very, very long and somewhat forced exhale. You don't necessarily have to force it as hard as you can, but you want to focus on getting all of that air out of your chest and out of your lungs. This is going to make your low back start to relax towards the floor more, and you want to feel the back of the pelvis, kind of your belt line, keep contact with the floor the entire time. So long, slow inhale through the nose. Long exhale through the mouth. Just like that. Maybe repeat that for about 8. So these are going to be T4 rotations. You're going to get on your hands and knees in this position right here. One arm is just going to go on the side of the back of your head. You don't want to grab and pull down. You're just trying to think low tension, keep it kind of relaxed right here on your head. And I want you to think about pushing through this hand on the floor to drive your chest away and rotate up towards the ceiling and then back down. Try to keep your hips still. Try not to let your hips swivel too much on that, and just get that upper back rotation. Sets of 8 to 10. So these are going to be chin retractions. So for this instance, we're just going to use a wall. You don't necessarily need the wall, but it can feel a little bit better this way. You're leaning up against the wall, and you think just start with your head in a relaxed position, but you're going to think about bringing your chin slightly down and then drawing your head back towards the wall behind you, almost like you're trying to make a double chin. Chin slightly down, draw the head back. You should feel some of the muscles in between your shoulder blades, a little bit more of like upper mid back. You should feel some of those muscles start working when you get into that position. These are seated wall angels. You're just gonna sit on anything, just with your back up against the wall. What you're gonna do is just take your elbows, bring them directly out to your sides, and you're gonna think about lightly squeezing your shoulder blades back and down. And then you're just gonna try and rotate your hands to get as close to the wall as you can. And then trying to keep that contact. You're gonna lightly keep some tension in between your upper back, in between the shoulder blades, and just try to lightly raise your hands up and then squeeze down, drawing your elbows towards your back pockets, back and forth just like that. Sets of 8 to 10 is gonna be the best.